Once I have a property under contract, what do I do next? I get this question all the time. Here are the top 8 exit strategies that you need to know to increase your cash flow. Hey everybody, welcome to Invest, Buy, and Sell with Jael. My name is Jael Thomas. I'm a local real estate agent and a nationwide real estate investor. And today I'm going to share with you the top 8 exit strategies that I use to successfully keep or get rid of properties that I happen to acquire or get under contract. Every strategy is different, but having these strategies in your toolbox will allow you to make the best decisions for your sellers as well as your real estate business and portfolio. So let's dive right into my top 8 strategies to make you successful as a real estate investor. Number 1, wholesale. So if I find a property that's in really poor condition in a great neighborhood where I can negotiate the seller down to a price at the property's as-is value with no renovations, and I know that the property would sell for a premium using an investor or another builder, I am then going to collect an assignment fee from selling this contract to an end buyer. An end buyer meaning an investor or a local builder in the area. So I'm going to go out and find a property that I can get under contract for $300,000, and maybe in the local market properties are selling for $550,000 after they're fully renovated. They've put in a lot of money into the property and went to resell it on the market. So then I may make a $25,000 to $50,000 assignment fee after selling it to my investor to then allow them enough space in this deal to put money into it and still make money from it when they resell it. People ask, why would sellers want to do this? Number 1, because they don't have enough money to put into their property to get it to sell for the amount that they need to. Number 2, they don't want the hassle of being on the market and having people walk in and out of their house, where they can use someone like myself to sell it off the market, hassle-free, get a cash offer, close quickly or long, depending on their situation, and have no more issues with the property and collect a check. People love wholesaling, especially when they've almost paid off their property or it's free and clear of a mortgage, because they don't owe anyone but themselves. They can take the price that they want. Number 2, a long-term rental. You can either use financing or you can purchase a property subject to and rent it out long term. We use the subject to method right now because the interest rates are much more favorable when I can find a seller who has a mortgage that's a little bit older than currently, where we're at a 7 and 8% interest rate. That way I have more of a margin to rent it out using the local market rent value and paying a little less every single month using that seller's existing interest rate. So I'm going to purchase that property either traditionally or subject to. I'm going to put a little bit of money into it if it needs it to make it rent ready. I'm going to rent it out to a regular tenant that is looking for a long-term rental, 12 months to 2 years. And then I'm going to repeat the process and go get another property, and do that over and over again. Number 3 are wraps. So what I mean by wraps is by getting a favorable price, interest rate, and monthly payment, whereas I can go find a buyer that isn't able to qualify for a loan that wants to pay me a higher down payment, more money for the property, and more money every single month. So now I no longer own the property. This buyer is able to own their own property without qualifying through a bank, but I am their bank and I am the note holder for this property. So it's just like getting a present and rewrapping it and regifting it to somebody else that's in need. Number 4, lease options. Lease options allow me to keep ownership of the property, lock someone in for the same amount every month. That's going to be a little higher than market rent the first year, but over time it's going to balance out. They usually lease the property from me for about a 5-year term, and we project what the property may be worth in 5 years. So this person now gets the first right of refusal to purchase this property in 5 years and lock in their monthly rental rate for 5 years. It's super powerful. Also, they're going to give me a down payment that is non-refundable to say, yes, I am serious about purchasing this property in 5 years. Usually this person is going to be living in an area for an extended amount of time and they can't qualify for a loan traditionally, so they want to use the lease option method to lock in their monthly payment for 5 years. Number 5, a subtail. So I'm going to purchase a property subject to that may have little to no equity. So this person is having trouble selling on the market. They can't get enough money for the property to cover how much they owe for their loan and walk away. So with this method, I can give them a down payment, take over their payments, continue paying down their mortgage until the property has increased in value and I've paid down so I have more equity in the home. And then I can either renovate it or resell it on the market for a premium over time. So now I've collected rent for however many years I want to hold the property, and then I go to resell it where the seller's existing mortgage will be eliminated and I'll make a profit at resale on the market. That's called a subtail, which is also a hybrid. That means doing 2 strategies in one. Number 6, vacation rentals. You may be familiar with this strategy. This is Airbnb. This is the Vrbo site. What you want to do with these is be very strategic. You want to find emerging markets where people are going to go travel a lot. The big downfall with vacation and short-term rentals is that the markets can get oversaturated and you have so much competition that your property isn't staying booked. It's also hard to find property managers for these because it takes a lot of work and it's a very high turnover property. That also increases your costs because you have to replace toilet paper, paper towels, get it cleaned every single time your property turns over. And some people may only stay there for 2 days. So just imagine the fees there. But some people who find very unique properties in emerging vacation markets have massive success because they can charge more every single day for their property. And if it stays booked, they make a premium. Number 7, corporate rentals, also known as midterm rentals. This is the strategy that myself and my business partner absolutely love. It's actually our niche. Midterm rentals are finding properties in favorable areas near hospitals, universities, airports, the city, major attractions, fun things to do in great neighborhoods that you will rent out to corporate professionals. A lot of corporate people have to travel. They also get stipend from work and they want to stay in a very luxurious place that feels like they're at home, especially if they have to stay for an extended amount of time. We also rent these properties out to insurance adjusters for families who are displaced due to an insurance claim. They also pay a premium because properties that accommodate large families, the insurance company is now able to save money by getting one house instead of multiple hotel rooms every single night. And also the insurance company has to make sure you're able to cook in the property that they get you in so that they can cut costs on feeding you throughout your insurance claim. So that's a hyper niche that we absolutely love. Number 8, group homes, sober living, assisted living. This is a great strategy because you are able to charge by the bed. It is absolutely amazing. So if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, depending on your city, your county, the rules that are in place for whichever one of those 3 strategies you choose, you may be able to convert a 3-bedroom, 2-bath to 9 beds where you're charging $650 a bed. Now you're making way more than you would make as a long-term rental as a 3-2. You're now charging for 9 beds. So do you see the power of that strategy? People absolutely love it. And also it's a great way to give back to the community, create affordable housing for the elderly or people who may be in some form of trauma or situation that, is outside of their control. You can be a liaison for them and really help them out by providing a safe place for them to stay and also increase your value and your monthly cash flow as an investor. I hope these 8 exit strategies help you determine what you're going to do with the next property that you get under contract. Now, here's why it's super important that you take immediate action on narrowing down at least your top 3 exit strategies. Because as you get into real estate and deeper into getting properties under contract, Every deal is different. And you want to make sure that you are a great advocate for your seller and giving them the options that make sense for their particular situation. You don't want to put someone and just say, this is the only thing that I can do. You want to make sure that you provide value by giving them options and allowing them to choose what's best for them. That's how you're going to win more deals and get more signed contracts. If you don't deploy these strategies and you don't learn multiple exit strategies, you're going to lose a lot of these properties. Wholesale deals have a 50% approval rate without it falling apart before getting to the finish line. Even some of the properties that you're going to call to list them, it doesn't always work to list a property on the market. So make sure that you're well equipped with all of these exit strategies so that you can best help your clients. If you found any value from this video, make sure you comment below with your favorite exit strategies and the ones that you use in your business. If you haven't done your first deal, don't worry. Comment below with the most interesting exit strategies that you got out of this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so I can hear from you, and please share this video with other people so you can help them along their real estate journey. The next videos that are coming are going to be each strategy broken down through a case study so you can truly understand how you can implement these strategies in your real estate business. Be sure to get notified so you don't miss those up and coming videos. See you next time.